Hey everyone, welcome back to Legends of Podcasting. I'm Stuart.
I'm Ross.
I'm Rob.
And we're here for another episode of She-Hulk, episode 3 this time. So last week, very short episode, but some super stuff happened. She got fired, she got hired by the new people. I can't even remember what it's called. It's the superhero firm. Blonsky is now her client. Got to see him back, the actor back. Don't know if you got his name.
Tim Roth.
Tim Roth, thank you. I was going to say something North, which made no sense. Tim Roth back after, 15? Maybe more than that? Long time.
Short than that, surely.
14.
14 years. God, it's miles off. Back as the Abomination, which is really cool. And and also some sort of talking about trying to deal with this new job about being She-Hulk, but she wants to try and just be Jennifer Walters kind of thing. Yeah, that's going to work. And then Bruce saying he's okay, and then him in space, flying off somewhere in the cruise ship. So World War Hulk is on.
We also had Adrian Chase.
Yes.
Oh, the actor. So not actual Adrian Chase.
We don't know who we want it.
Like, Jesus Christ, Arrow's come
I
in.
can't remember his name.
Yeah, but he was like another lawyer.
I wonder if it's going to
see if he shows up some more. Yeah.
get something.
I'd be interested if she'll go up against her old firm as well. Whether that guy that hates her will go up against each other in court.
Depends, because she was a DA, wasn't she? So they'll be prosecuting from. Yeah, maybe, because he'll stay in there and she's defending him.
Yeah.
Because I think their case was basically he was experimental against his will because he was in a different altered mind state.
Yeah. And he thought he was going to be a hero. He thought he was going to be the next Captain America.
As I said last week, it's just a shame they're going to have General Ross back to.
Well, he's dead. I can't believe I fucking missed that. I mean, it would be cool. It would have been cool to have him show up as a witness or something. Just another throwback. Or even get the original Liv Tyler back as Betty.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be great if they could put a recast her in.
You never know, because she never showed up again in the Ruffalo universe, so we could bring her back, I guess. But I'm interested to see. And it looks like this one's 32 minutes, another shortish episode.
Yeah, because at the end of last episode we had she accepted the case and spanner in the works. He was off in a cage fight in Madripoor.
Yes, the Shang-Chi clip got released, so
I suspect Wong will be in this one.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see why. Because I was always, when we watched Shang-Chi and that happened, I was like, why the fuck is Wong taking Abomination fighting? What? So I'm trying to curious.
Money somehow.
He's fixing the.
He can't even afford a tuna belt in Infinity War, so it's like he needs some money. He needs some money. He's supposed to scream. He can do what the fuck he wants, I guess. But it'd be interesting to find out if they give a reason to why Wong's taking him off training, or if he just nicked him. So we should jump into this episode and find out what's going on. Just before we jump into this episode of She-Hulk, I just want to thank everyone who's been supporting the channel and subscribing this week. Thank you very much. If you're watching this right now and you just found the channel, or you've been watching for us for a while, you haven't subscribed, 2 seconds, click on the subscribe button. We really need your help to get this channel grow. We want to try and get to 15,000 subscribers by October, if not 20,000 by Christmas, which would be amazing. So please, click on the subscribe button, tell your friends about us, and any way you can make this channel grow is with your help. So please, please, please click that button. And if you want to support us even more, head over to our Patreon, where you'll find full reactions of all the shows we react to. Let's jump into this episode of She-Hulk.
Failed to mention that you not only escaped from prison, but you were also recorded doing so. Never turn into the Abomination anymore.
No, I said I choose not to. Extenuating circumstances.
So the QR code is.
You understand that this constitutes another
It's a key
crime
logo,
that
isn't it?
total...
What? Because I was forced to leave my cell, but I returned.
Who forced you to escape this insanely high security prison?
Sorcerer Supreme of the Mystic Arts, and his name is
Wong.
Just Wong.
Internet presence
Like
is a
Beyonce.
little chaotic. Sorcerer lives in New York.
Employment history.
You guys would watch that, pause that and watch
Can you
that.
get to him?
I sent a thirst trap. It was a picture of me with a bunch of books.
You know, if Blonsky's telling the truth, this guy busted him out of his prison cell and probably ruined my entire case.
I know you can't wait to see Wong. I get it. You don't think this is one of those cameo every week type of shows? Well, except Bruce. And Blonsky. And Wong.
And Matt.
Just remember whose show this actually is.
Attorney Jennifer Walters of law firm GLK&H has been tapped to represent Emil Blonsky. The news has stirred up much controversy.
Ever since it's been revealed that Jennifer Walters has a superhero alter ego called She-Hulk, with many questioning her qualifications.
Toda la internet está hablando de She-Hulk. Hashtag the big green woman. La gran mujer.
The official prosecutor put the Abomination away all those years ago. Gideon, first I would like to say it is frankly appalling.
Have you seen this insanity?
I don't care what anybody says about me. Emil deserves a fair hearing.
You have to respond. You have to be in control of your own narrative.
Holloway beckons.
Come on, you're a public figure now, and the office line has been flooded with calls and requests for interviews, so you should do it. This is not gonna go away just because you're ignoring it.
Every minute I spend on this crap is one less minute I spend focusing on my job.
Oh, he's that guy.
Dennis!
No, not Jen Walters.
Head of the Superhuman Law Division.
We got too much history for me to be comfortable with her.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, Mallory Book is also in the Superhuman Law Division.
Yeah. No, I can't talk to a Jen. It couldn't be my next fiance.
How could he not be involved?
Yeah, he's such a dick.
It looks cool.
Kate from the DA's office needs help on a delicate matter. He's been defrauded by an ex-girlfriend.
Subscribe
Why the Superhuman Law Division?
The girlfriend in question is a shape-shifting light elf from New Asgard.
Wow.
Well, to be fair, I thought I was dating Megan Thee Stallion.
You thought you were dating Megan Thee Stallion? Or megastar Megan Thee Stallion?
What part of shapeshifter did you not get? She drove up this up. Or you see, this is why I don't want Walter.
Hey!
Miss Walters, I received your message.
Great entrance. Perfect timing. I really need to take this. Pug. Good luck. Dennis?
She walks weird, right? It's just me. The walking's weird.
Everything Mr. Blonsky told you is factual. I extracted him from the prison as I required a worthy opponent as part of my training to become Sorcerer Supreme. I insist that he not be punished for my actions.
Again, I'm not the one who will be punishing him. The parole board will not release him after seeing this video.
I'm not erasing everyone's memories, not again.
It's not it's highly unethical.
Yeah, very messy, believe me. Send it to the mirror dimension.
I don't know what that is, but what you can do to help is show up at the hearing and explain everything.
We'll reserve sorcery for strategy B.
How many times have they done that?
How about I just say a number and you tell me high or low?
100. 200.
I am not a fool. No, it's more like 175.
$175,000. It's a whole house in parts of the country, Mr. Bukowski.
Yeah, right. So, are you going to help me?
He's such a fucking prick, isn't he?
Your case, and I will be in touch, Mr. Bukowski.
What's up, bro? How's it hanging, man? I got a change of heart. I'm gonna drop the case.
Wait,
That's the
I get those things because I wanted to. I was just embarrassed. But at some point in time, you gotta take personal responsibility.
Looking like the Red Bull.
Now I have I got a story to tell.
I think somebody towed my Cybertruck. They're saying it was a handicap spot. There you go. On the
Red Bull
floor
before.
because I drive a Cybertruck.
Security!
Yes, the elf again.
Harassing women in the workplace, it's my kick.
Cool.
I don't. You guys know me.
She-Hulk, can we get a word? Is it true you were rejected by the Avengers?
Also known as She-Hulk, rumored to have been rejected by the Avengers.
Just making this shit up now.
Wow. Yeah.
True life, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Fake news. Who the hell are these people?
Are those your soulmates?
Oh, yeah. What's wrong about?
No, I don't understand how a guy with zero commute time is late.
In light of recent evidence of a prison escape, I think we all know how this is going to go.
So I would love to address the alleged prison escape. We do have a witness who is able to clear Mr. Blonsky of any wrongdoing.
Are we really entertaining the idea of releasing someone who's been documented escaping from prison?
Mr. Blonsky, do you feel you have been rehabilitated?
I'd like to start by saying that I feel great remorse, great shame. So to answer your question, yes, I feel I have been rehabilitated. I have changed metaphysically, spiritually, karmically, cosmically, interdimensionally,
Etc. What Mr. Blonsky is trying to say is
Oh,
that
well,
the man you
right.
see before you is not the same Emil Blonsky.
Would you have a place to live?
Yeah, you can rely on that.
Mr. Blonsky does own a plot of land.
He's going into farming.
No, actually, he plans to open a meditation retreat. Mr. Blonsky is currently in a long-term committed relationship with several pen pals, all of whom have pledged to financially support him.
My soulmates. We met through the prison pen pal program. They are my better eights.
Better eights.
Love you.
I don't think we need to get into that any further. Any other questions?
He leads daily guided meditation and yoga for the prisoner.
You saved me from a bad marriage.
Now the library is more than just a quiet place to shoot someone.
Instead of toilet
What the fuck?
I release you, Linda.
Proud of you, Carl. Okay, we're done with Carl.
Where the fuck is wrong?
There were extenuating circumstances that the witness will explain. Finally!
I lost track of time.
He is the man responsible for Emil Blonsky leaving.
Have you ever heard of Komite?
I'd like to move for dismissal of all charges. Runa is the daughter of an elfin diplomat on Asgard. As such, she has diplomatic immunity.
Diplomatic immunity.
But we are not in New Asgard.
It's just been revoked.
Asgard is not a place, it is a people.
Inspirational speeches are not admissible. Your Honor, this case is very cut and dry. My client was defrauded of $175,000 by a scam artist.
My client and Mr. Bukowski were in a consensual relationship and engaged in role play.
Oh, gross.
No rational adult would have believed my client's texts were from the real Megan Thee Stallion.
I didn't know.
This was a relationship gone bad, not a scam.
He absolutely believed that he was dating the real Megan Thee Stallion.
I find it hard to believe that Mr. Bukowski could be fooled so easily. That being said, I'll allow this to go to trial. So, Miss Runa, your motion to dismiss is denied.
Well, this is over. I'm canceling my Hollywood hookup subscription. There's clearly no vetting process.
Her again.
I'm changing my rule. Oh, come on, Runa. This is getting a little broad.
Impersonating a judge is illegal. Get down from there.
This is very good for us.
Fucking psycho.
We gave him no choice. It's absolutely his choice to return. I offered him asylum at Kamatage. He was quite adamant that he returned to serve out his sentence.
Yeah, Multiverse of Madness would have gone different if he was
Oh
there.
yeah, when did Budget showing up? That'd be fucking amazing.
Thank you. Emil Blonsky was forced out of his cell against his will. He chose to return to his cell. These are not the actions of a criminal.
And when Blonsky uncontrollably becomes Abomination, isn't he a raging monster out for blood?
If I could just put your minds at ease.
No, absolutely not.
Hang on a sec.
No.
It's going to show you can control it, right?
Yeah. The size of his penis.
Yeah, no.
No. Force is not necessary. I'm in full control.
That's enough! Change back now! Calm down. Please, forgive Mr. Blonsky's enthusiasm. In fact, this proves that could have broken free but has chosen to remain in his cell. Mr. Blonsky spent his entire incarceration practicing a strict regimen of training and self-discipline.
He's rubbish in Thunderbolts if he shows up now.
Rampaging abomination again. He deserves a future as a free man and a productive.
We will adjourn for today and consider all of the facts. Let's get this man some clothes. Oh, yeah.
And as for Mr. Wong,
The Sorcerer Supreme, master of the mystic arts, leader and former librarian of Kamatage.
just admitted to facilitating a prisoner escape, which is a crime.
I must depart.
Okay.
Sorcerer Supreme wants us to a higher power.
Yeah, that's a new one.
How do you plan to take Blonsky down when he rampages again?
Is there any truth to the rumors you got your powers from a mafia hit gone wrong?
That was Jennifer Walters rushing by. And then I get to my car and some protester has written on it, "Monster defending a monster."
This can go away, you know, with one little interview.
I cannot wait for this to be over so I can go back to being a normal, anonymous lawyer.
What are you talking about? Jen, the genie is out of the bottle.
I say, it's never going to go away now.
No. Oh my god, you're pregnant with the Abomination's baby. And you're a little baby. Oh, yeah, no, you're gonna need that.
Connecting the A and B story? Nice.
To work with him for so long.
The man is almost terminally deluded.
I'd call him gross.
Hey, would you be willing to say that under oath?
Let me think.
Today
Yes.
is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
He's an absolute prick.
I gave you a whole list of my boys. Jen is gonna help us. Miss Walters, how would you describe your relationship to Mr. Bukowski? Would you say that you know Mr. Bukowski fairly well?
We worked regularly on cases together. Spent a lot of time with Mr. Bukowski.
Did he ever share his personal life with you?
Yes, he would. prolifically and unprompted.
You wanted to know, how would you characterize Mr. Bukowski in relation to his romantic life?
Self-absorbed, chauvinistic. He once described himself as a New York 10 and an LA 11. He nicknamed his office the Denisphere.
Objection.
Need I remind you that you're not representing yourself, and this is your witness. But I agree. Get to your point.
It's been stated many times in this courtroom that a man of reasonable intelligence would never think that he was dating the real Megan.
He's thick as shit.
Do you think that Dennis Bukowski would believe?
Yes, he would absolutely believe that he's dating the real Megan.
No further questions, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
In the case of Bukowski versus Runa, I award full damages to Dennis Bukowski. We also sentence the defendant to 60 days for impersonating a judge.
There's only one Megan Thee Stallion.
So she's actually there.
Hey, do you guys think I have a shot with the real Megan Thee Stallion? Should I go back? No.
No.
I wish there was a way we could remove her powers and make sure she doesn't victimize anyone else.
Did Dennis Bukowski just give me an idea? That will stay between us.
After reviewing his record, we hereby grant Mr. Blonsky's release on parole. As a condition of his parole, Mr. Blonsky is prohibited from turning into abomination indefinite. Is ordered to wear an inhibitor in perpetuity. Any violation of this condition will result in his immediate return to prison.
Thank you. Ken, I'm in your debt.
Stay out of the news. That's all I ask. I don't want to read any more stories about either of us.
Well, you might want to reconsider that. I mean, they're going to write a story about you one way or the other. Better to be a part of it, really.
Very good point. That's what everyone's been telling you. Yeah.
And here with us in the studio, She-Hulk.
Yeah, my name's Jennifer Walters, not She-Hulk.
Got it. The high-profile nature of this case and the fact that you yourself are a Hulk. So tell us, how did you come up with the name She-Hulk?
Oh, I didn't. Some random guy on the news came up with it.
That's what he changed.
So now whether I like it or not, I'm forever She-Hulk.
When we come back, She-Hulk shares her diet and exercise secrets.
I'm sorry, what?
What that?
This is a night scene.
Oh, wait. Get off me.
It's the wrecking crew.
Better be able to back it up.
When did I ever strut
got
around
a
and
glowing
show
crowbar.
off my
Yeah,
power?
yeah, the glowing gloves, glowing helmet. It's the wrecking crew.
Well, okay.
Did you guys rob an Asgardian construction worker?
Yeah.
Oh! Well, he's dead.
She launched him into space.
Yeah.
Okay, fellas, I admit that did not go exactly as I imagined. Did you get it? No. What'd you turn into, She-Hulk?
I'm trying to get blood out of her.
Boss is gonna be mad.
Boss
like,
is
who's
going to
the
be
boss?
mad, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was in credit scene.
Because like in the trailer,
Was it night?
yeah, it's when Matt turns up. Is it going to turn up now? It's like,
Right at the end.
Right.
Who teased you for this episode 4?
Yeah. I thought they were gonna. When they started like posing, I thought they were gonna play Miley Cyrus Wrecking.
The guys. Oh my god. Soulmates.
Does that mean that representing that he didn't care about them? He's just left them.
Quite possibly.
Maybe.
I mean, he's out now. He can
Yeah.
get recruited by what's her face, Madam Hydra.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
It's got to be a ploy to get out, right?
Yeah.
It's got to be.
He's meant to be showing up in the Thunderbolts, right? So it makes
it's not
sense.
going to take too much to get the inhibitor off, is it?
No.
So.
Well, he has to wear it when he's in public, I think.
There's a shield logo on that film. Isn't it around anymore?
Hey, there's my new favorite client. And then just initial. Good. And initials up here.
Why is Megan Thee Stallion in
I will kill for you, Megan Thee Stallion. Dial it back.
I guess not this week then.
Not this week. Oh.
Sort of ramped that little story, finished that story off really of him.
Well, for now.
Mm.
Well, yeah, it sort of wraps up her first because she thinks it's going to go back to normal after this. So now it's like, what happens next? And who was the boss that was trying to take the blood?
Yeah, what do they want that for?
The leader? If you need more blood to help
if it's the wrecking crew, he usually is the leader that's in charge of them.
Because we've had Abomination from the original film. Why not bring him back in as well?
You could do. It makes sense because he always wanted Hulk's blood to try and become stronger, didn't he?
But then I don't know if they've done the same thing doing the comics. Isn't he got this massive head and a really shriveled body? So
yeah. But he has that in. He sort of started getting that in the original film, didn't he? He started growing.
Yeah. So where he needs Hulk blood to help him fix that or transform him.
Yeah. I mean, from the cartoon, the comics I've read, usually the leader wants the Hulk's blood to make himself stronger. So like his brain, like even more powerful and stuff. So
yeah, you got like a little taste of it. He wants to improve.
Yeah,
himself
maybe he thinks
more,
Jen's blood can do the same thing. So actually, theoretically, it's better, right? It's better blood, so it would work even better. So
yeah,
that's quite interesting.
That's my call on that.
No, it makes sense. Why it wouldn't be anyone else? No Daredevil. I had a feeling because he was in the trailer. I thought they'd show. Usually, the first 3 episodes is usually everything the trailer has, isn't it? So. Yeah, well,
I suppose, like you said, that this is her first case and everything's going back to normal. Now, other people are going to come out of the woodwork, right, for each episode. And now
I mean, I'd half like him to show up as Matt Murdock in the courtroom first, and then be show up as Daredevil, but I don't know. It's just weird because the way she did that little fourth wall break being like, this is my show, just because Wong's showing up and Bruce and Abomination, because she did that, I kind of thought Daredevil was going to show up as well. She look at the camera and be like, alright, it's the last one. It's the last one, come on, last one. But yeah. Let's get some clarification on why Wong took him. He needs to prove himself as the Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah, how can you prove yourself by getting somebody else to fight?
I guess finding someone really strong to fight and you beat them proves it, or that's just some BS to try and get out of it. I say Stephen never had to, but I guess the Sorcerer Supreme just told him that he was Sorcerer Supreme.
No,
she died and went like, you're the Sorcerer Supreme now.
He spent 1,000 lifetimes being killed by Dormammu, so I think that kind of counts.
Yeah, that's true. Very true, but she sort of said like, I think the way she said it, like you're the next Sorcerer Supreme to him anyway. So
she said that I've seen it and you're the best of us.
Yeah.
Still bugs me that he's not. He should be best Sorcerer Supreme again.
I mean, maybe the next film somehow Wong will make him Sorcerer Supreme. It does make sense because he was gone for 5 years. Wong would.
Well, if Wong gets arrested.
yeah.
Might be
you've broken the law. Bye.
No, I'm gonna go. Someone's calling me on my
phone.
Yeah, my mystical phone.
Camouflage is a sovereign nation of its own.
I guess so. Yeah, he has immunity from that.
Mind you, I guess it's now blown to pieces as well. Given
I was going to say that must be set before.
But surely it's magic. Surely it's magic, so it will. They could rebuild it quite easily. Just like this, and it's done. Or like move it all back.
Well, if they had a time stone, it'd be much easier.
Thanks, Stephen. This is why you're not the Sorcerer Supreme anymore.
It was quite funny. They talking about. Because I don't know why, but everyone's memory. It's a bad mistake.
It's quite complicated. So if you were investing, no, that's what I'm talking about. Mirror dimension? No. Shadow dimension? No.
How many times have they done that?
That's what they say. They mention it in No Way Home, don't they?
Because like Christmas Pie. So do you remember thinking? No, exactly.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what.
Because in the trailer they talked about the book, didn't they?
Yeah, but it's book of
So he must come back again, unless that was just in the.
Unless they'd cut that.
Yeah,
that looks like it was part of the same scene. So it must have
but it could be that he goes back to her office, right?
Yeah,
maybe.
She's got enough speed dial. She might need him again for something.
Maybe, but or they've just cut that from the show and added it in the trailer, which they do sometimes.
Because it's kind of do that with Daredevil.
Actually, cut it from the show. Wow! You imagine
just to get you to watch She-Hulk.
Imagine because I can't remember if it's the actress who's playing Jen or someone else has said that he doesn't just show up for a bit; he's in it for quite a lot.
But I imagine
if you cut him, you imagine the backlash.
That's why every episode's so short.
Yeah.
Damn. But obviously being a lawyer, he's going to have a lot to talk about. So
I would hope so. I'd love them to see them just sitting in a bar talking, or like in her office talking.
Well, they're both defence attorneys, I suppose, but because she works for this massive firm.
Yeah.
Like he might say, there's other clients that need help when they.
Well, she wants to, doesn't she? Like, the only reason she's done this because no one else would hire her. So she wanted to
come work for Murdoch and Nelson.
Well, I mean, at the end of season 3, they were Murdoch and Nelson again. So I mean, why not? Or maybe it gives you to see Foggy show up again as well. Or maybe they're just. I don't know, they're in the same courthouse doing a case next door or something, and they bump into each other or something like that. Be interesting to see why he. In the trailer, it looks like he jumps on her car and jumps off, or jumps over the top of her, like he's about to fight her. But I don't understand.
I guess the wrecking crew show up again.
When I saw him in the trailer, it looked like he just sort of flipped in and show, he's got skills, obviously, just to talk to her. That's what I got from it.
Maybe.
But, yeah.
I would like them to have clashed in the courtroom, but they're both defence attorneys, so it's not going to happen.
Maybe they work together.
Yeah, maybe he has a superpowered I mean, they wouldn't do this, but if they had like no holds barred, they could do Jessica Jones in trouble, and they're representing Jessica because obviously Matt and her have a history.
Yeah.
Because she's superpowered, Jen has to get involved. That would be quite a cool story. Or even with Luke or something.
Way to bring her back in for a cameo.
I mean, yeah. I don't think they would because it'd bring back too many people probably, but that would work. Either Luke, he's been in trouble with the police already, or Jessica could come in and then because defending. Maybe she's the only one that can do she can like fast track superpowered like cases through or something because she's part of this big firm. That would be very cool.
Or maybe the person went to Matt first, and now this company's come about. They can go to there instead. And Matt goes and has a word with her and says, "Look, this person can't be trusted," or whatever.
Maybe.
Don't know.
I mean, he just comes across as a low down lawyer, whereas everyone knows she's got superpowers and she's a superstar lawyer. So,
He's a great lawyer there.
Yeah. He is a really good lawyer.
But it was a pretty cool episode. Like the CSA sort of wrapped it up now, so your next episode is like find out who this person's trying to get the blood. Other than that, it's gonna be a new case, I guess. Someone new's coming along.
Yeah.
I did love the way they made that other lawyer looking like an absolute prick again.
They even got her in to prove that.
He's an absolute dickhead.
Yeah, he believes he could do that.
Well, they're trying to use the diplomatic immunity with the Asgardian elf, and she's like, "Oh, Asgard is not a place; it's a people."
That's that bullshit in this courtroom.
No speeches.
Yeah, they get to impersonate everyone as well. It seems that lawyer that's helping is a good guy as well.
For now,
Adrian Chase,
because he's Adrian Chase, makes him put an arrow through someone.
Or is he the guy that's trying to get the blood?
Is he working with the leader?
I mean, maybe he's the leader in disguise. You don't know. It could be anyone. But yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah, another pretty solid episode, I'd say. Forward to see what happens next week. So that was episode 3 of She-Hulk, sort of wrapping up the sort of first arc of this series. So love to know your thoughts on it, what you think about it. And yeah, love to know what you want to see coming in the next few episodes. If you enjoyed this reaction and you're not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button. And you want to support us even more, head over to our Patreon. We've got full reaction of this episode, the rest of the series, and all the other reactions we've done. There's over 700 and something now, so please go over there, support us there. We're also on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, link in the description below. And we'll also do a podcast. You can listen to the podcast, type in Legend Podcast, and you can find us there. And we'll see you very soon for another episode of She-Hulk.